Like in all the nations of the world, the powerful political elites will determine who governs us. Like a proverbial knees on our necks, this nation is choking. We can no longer breathe. There is a shortage of air. We need to allow this nation thrive. I'm pleading with you tonight on behalf of millions of our people, more than 10 million of their children who are out of school, and more than half of the population who are in abject poverty. This nation cannot be taken as a private enterprise anymore. You, the ordinary Nigerian, can no longer keep quiet. The nation belongs to all of us. And this time around again, no sitting on the fence. We must speak up to rescue this nation. The continent of Africa is waiting for its giant to rise up and flourish. That is why 2023 election is a make or mar. Look, this nation cannot make a mistake with the choice of its next leader. It is a must we get it right. If you employ the best hands to run your private companies, we should have the best of us run the affairs of this nation. We must get leadership right, not only at the center, but across the states. Knowledge, crisis management skills, character and integrity, vision and courage to make tough decisions, effective communication skills, ability to unite the nation. Leaders who cannot show these traits cannot be hired. Enough is enough. Nigeria, arise, vote and vote right, and your time is now.
First batch is 25. How solid is the state financially to ensure that none of them will be abandoned?
We put our priority right. We first of all, we engineer our finances. It will be slow in gestation because people are not, naturally will not respond to new creative method of financing. But this is what, this is an innovation, and equally the standard of this building that we are bringing is another pace-setting program for those schools. The funding is not there to take everything in one go, but by managing a good cash management method, we are not going to hold nobody, and we are not going to abandon no project.
Your Excellency, sir, a project like this has to be sustained by teachers who can actually face the challenge. Do you plan to train your teachers to make them meet the standard of education
we will continue to upgrade the teacher training program. Equally, we are going to hire more teachers. Okay? Those who are on temporary appointments will be converted to have job security. This is part of the government program. Put the teacher and the people first. Equally, we will have training the trainers program in information technology. I don't want to give any credential to whatever they are saying. It doesn't distract from the fact that I was at the convention. I was invited properly, and have an honored guest, position. So, who are they that I need to prove anything to them? I was there, and what's their business? Is that about the high unemployment in this country? Is that about lack of food on the tables and the kitchen of the poor? Is that about electricity that they cannot even properly privatize, blackmailing the honorable minister and forcing somebody to resign because they want to turn it to family patrimony? Is that the cause of infrastructure that is lacking in this country? Is that shouldn't we even share knowledge, acquire knowledge, to really understand, what a nation needs?
How prepared are you for next month's election in Ondo State?
We are very, very prepared. The candidate is working hard. The party is working very hard. All our structure are in place. And as long as the election is well monitored, policed, and controlled, we are very sure of victory. Study the anthropology of it. Where are we? Political power is not going to be served in a restaurant. It's not served in a la carte. It's what we are doing. It's being determined to do it. At all costs, fight for it, grab it, snatch it,
Yes, sir.
and run with it.
Yes, sir. Jagaban. Jagaban. Yes.
The country is going through a very strong phase of reform. And this reform is taking a very bold and hard decision. For example, you might be hearing from home now in the last few days about fuel prices. But can we help it? Can we develop? You use their good roads there. You see electricity being constant. You see water supply being constant and running. What is the critical path to get us there? If we cannot take hard, painful decisions to pave the way, now is to provide the leadership that is necessary. And I'm committed to that. It's not all about politics. If you are afraid of taking the hard decision when it is time to do it, you probably will not be able to build a national consensus any day, anytime.
Our coat of many colors must not be torn asunder. That is what our enemies would prefer. Each and every person who benefits from the ruination of Nigeria is an enemy of Nigerians. Usually, they distract us. They use religion. They use ethnicity. They use politics, partisanship. But we're part of the same tapestry. We're part of the same cloth, and we mustn't tear it apart. Yes, I would love to tear apart the iniquitous Nigeria that has held all of us hostage. But I don't want to tear my country apart. I want to tear down the evil system that permits the evil that has overtaken our country. I don't want to tear the fabric apart. No, it's the system. What combines together is the fabric. It's got a coat of many colors, yes, but it becomes a coat only because the fabric was stitched together. It wasn't batik. It's not batik, it's not tie and dye. It's a patchwork of different colors. You have diversity, but it only becomes strength when you find common purpose, when you're all pulling in the same direction. The Nigerian in the northern part of Nigeria must want the rule of law. The Nigerian in the southern part of Nigeria must want the rule of law. Because what ails you as Mustafa ails Amechi. The same thing is disturbing Olakunle. Nodu is afflicted by the same. The future must hold a Nigeria that is accountable to law, both by persons and by institutions of state. We are more than them. We are by far more than them. Good morning in a new Nigeria is what we need to be saying to ourselves.
Good morning in the new Nigeria, Abi. I come to tell you people that we shall wake up one morning in 2028, I mean, now 2027, in a city called Lagos, and we shall be saying, Your Excellency, Seyi Tinubu. So, ladies and gentlemen, on his mandate, I have stand. On his mandate, I have stand. On his mandate, I have stand. On his mandate, on his mandate, on his mandate, I have stand. Seyi Tinubu mandate, I have stand. Seyi Tinubu mandate, I have stand. On his mandate, on his mandate, on his mandate, I have stand. Confirmed is a plan to compensate Seyi Tinubu's friends, not Nigerian youth, Showore allege. Where's the lie? Oh, I all join. True? Some people that tell them mobilize, organize. He's lucky enough to have a father who's still in the game and he control a lot. Why you not going to take advantage of him? He's not too young, according to the Minister of Youth. He's not too young to be a governor. That minister go, that guy go stay in the job for a long time. I have a minister of youth who is this sharp, who is ahead of his time. He will go far. The minister will go far. Wetin be that the minister himself? Ọláwádé orí ẹ péjọ ọmọ dáadáa ni ẹ ọmọlúwàbí ọmọ Akíntọ́lá pẹpẹ bí ẹkùn àdá fún yẹn. That guy go last for that job. So the Minister for Youth Development, Oyedele Olawade Omoluabi Ashirejo, has described Seyi Tinubu, the son of the President Bola Tinubu, as qualified to contest for the Lagos State governorship position. Finish. That's all. That's all is required of him. Anyway, the Olawade made this assertion during the appearance on the MC on podcast amid growing speculation about Tinubu's potential gubernatorial ambition in 2027. He don't win already. Where is the competitor? Where is the competition? Eko for sure. Eko ní bàjẹ́ o. So if we started having governors in that as a state like Lagos, producing a young G, a young G that know how to run things. They run Lagos. I don't finish now. Just imagine 30 December 2027. How about? Anywhere you there in Nigeria, if you know if you are not if you know they go Lagos, you don't lose. 2037 30 December. Ekonio. All roads lead to Lagos. People go begin buy ticket now ahead of 2027 December. That time the governor will be like what? 9 10 months on the in charge of Lagos State. See groovy. Ha. See groovy. Anyway, the young man that knows his job, that's Olawande, the Minister of Youth, addressing the rumor directly, emphasizing Sheyi readiness for leadership. He don't said, yeah, he's not too young to become a governor. Rara, for where the minister said, adding that Sheyi has the qualification and training necessary to excel in public office, just like his father, like father, like son, like father, like son. Who can argue against that? It's all about continuity. He's a well trained young man who has built a lot of young people even before his father became president. You don't finish. This is argument coming from the Minister of Youth. What else again do you want? Still undelivered. That's why I've decided to stay on his mandate. On his mandate, I have stand. On his mandate, I have stand. Oh, Seyi Tinubu, on your mandate. On your mandate, I have stand. Olawande noted his father highlighted Tinubu's commitment to leadership and his willingness to contribute to the Nigerian development. I mean, you can't hate that. Speculation about Seyi Tinubu's possible bid for the Lagos governorship began in 2024 after endorsement by a group of such as the coalition of Nigerian youth leaders. Actually, Abego, I think I need to join that group. I need that group. I need to be in that group. Let me see. A coalition of Nigerian young leader. I know young rich. I not feel lead. Don't make don't share money. I want all these Lagos boys. What wanna go they do like that? Y'all gonna do like that? Why you carry men? You carry guys along now, shoe. Lagos now for everybody. Oh. Those that believe in Lagos is no man's land, this is the time to come and show your solidarity and stand on his mandate to prove your loyalty. That young man the seat go fit am. Anyway, let's go back to the minister who is trying to keep his job intact. Despite this endorsement, Seyi Tinubu has remained silent. Of course, now he's the son of his father. What do you mean? On the matter, refraining from confirming or denying any political ambition is son of his father. His father trained him well. The youth development minister was quick to clarify that the younger Tinubu is not the one orchestrating the campaign. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. He just have to be ready. And he's ready according to you. Sheyi is not the one engineering the campaign to become the next governor. I don't be him. I don't know. He hasn't come in contact with me. But the spirit has led to say that is the mandate come 2027. Olawale said disassociating him from the ongoing advocacy by various groups. He doesn't know what it is. Even Showore have done endorse him. Showore has endorsed him by saying that the confirm is a plan to compensate Seyi Tinubu's friends, not Nigerians youth. Come from Showore. What do you know we don't know? Why don't know something we don't know? I mean, as an endorsement from a presidential candidate and experience. The 2023 African Action Congress presidential candidate Omole Showore has dismissed the federal government proposed National Youth Conference as a scheme to reward President Bola Tinubu's son Seyi Tinubu and his associates. Abego, I need to join that gang. That's the next gang. That gang will last long for politics. I think Tinubu's political family. I need to find know the criteria. Anybody out there that has a link, I get the plug. May let me in. Showore made this claim on Wednesday during an appearance on lunchtime politics, alleging that the initiative would fail to address the pressing challenge facing Nigerian youth. The current administration wants to compensate the youth who are in a corner, particularly the son of the president and his friends, Showore said, describing the move as unproductive and politically motivated. I'm not sure. Are you saying that I'm not his friend? I'm with him now. I'm standing on his mandate, but I'm not getting the memo. Whoever has the memo, please like and share first before you let me know. President Tinubu, during his nationwide broadcast on October 1st, announced plan for a 30 days national youth conference aimed at creating a platform for the youth to discuss and address the challenge they faced. Considering, so are you not saying the Tinubu's friends are not Nigerians? If they are Nigerians, then what's the biggie? What is the biggie? Considering this, I am pleased to announce the gathering of a national youth conference. This conference will be platform to address the diverse challenge and opportunity confronting our young people, who constitute more than 60% of our population, Tinubu has stated. That's a great man who is doing everything possible to for his son to be greater than him. I mean, who can hate that shit, man? Who can hate that? Who can hate that? However, she would question the sincerity of the initiative, arguing that it was unlikely to produce meaningful outcome. If it produced Seyi Tinubu as governor, what can be more meaningful than that? So he said the agenda is to compensate some young people who are in their corner. They are Nigerians. Are they not Nigerians? These young people, they are callings to the conference, are probably Seyi Tinubu friends, not Nigerian youth. He said, you friends don't be Nigerian youth. Ah, but I get it though. I get it, Jack, man. I get it. They cannot afford to have the real youth on the table. If I am invited, you be youth? Ah, I will not go because I know in advance that this is joke. This is a joke. Nothing will come out of it. But they're not going to invite you now. You are not the youth now, surely. Hey, calm down. Last, you will donate one or two people from your party. Go there. We'll find out. They want young people to feel like, oh, they belong. If you come to a national youth conference, they get it all live stream. They will get them compensated, and at the end of the day, nothing will come out of it. Not if they organize themselves. But you should be proud. You not be waiting your protest and bad government produce with that. He added that the young people who are serious about governance will team up in unity to actualize their plan. Okay, game on. Shaitu Mondays is where we headed. We have a mandate that we can rally around. 2027 dirty December will be late. That shit will be late. All road late to Lagos 2027. That I'm sure. With a brand new governor that they can all relate with, a young governor whose father is just stepped out of power pretty much. I mean, you can't get dirtier than that. Atiku, in a statement on Sunday through its media aide Paul Ibe, demanded the true investigation into incident that labeled it gross violation of military tradition. Atiku expressed outrage over the events, calling it an aberration for any army force branch to organize a formal parade for a non-designated public official. public figure. That's article going. Well, not taking advantage of that to be heard again. Obakar has condemned a military parade involved the son of the president, Sheyi. Story. Atiku further questioned the legitimacy of the military-like outfit's move involved, stating that the so-called Nigerian Cadet Network group is not recognized within the Nigerian Armed Force. The former vice president emphasized the disturbing fact that the name cadet associated with the young, formerly trained military personnel was exploited by civilians to tarnish the extreme tradition of the military. One nigga. Atiku stressed the perceived integrity of the Nigerian force is paramount, noting that if it is determined that any legal violations were committed by the president's son or members of the so-called Nigerian Cadet Network, it will be constitutional. If to say now Atiku be our president today, no be we go see like 3, 4, 5, 6 years Seyi Tinubu. I mean, rumor floated in that he has about 30. How many kids? So I don't understand. That we are even keep quiet. But the Sheyi is qualified. Let's stay on that. Qualified to govern. His family has served the state honorably well. The father transformed the state. So if it's that alone, it deserves to be compensated. No competition. It's over. The deputy governor now I feel bad pass. I feel bad for him. Among all the people that are supposed to contest with the guy. Now the deputy governor, the current deputy governor, Kilon Quincy, what's that his name? I foresee himself. This man focus. I don't deal with them one on one, but I make I remember. Man, I remember first. I know it's na Lagos, somewhere in Surulere or Unilag. I no fit remember, but if I trace the memory, I know say I don't deal with I don't be on the same place with that guy. I don't deal with wait. I don't see get where I did. They flash my come and go like that. Can just put my hand on it. No, well, that's not why I feel for him, sha, but I just felt that man, he's next in line. Just like what's his name, Philip. But Philip own was obvious. Say okay, he's coming from nowhere. But this guy, this Amzat, Obafemi Amzat. Wait, I fucking, I can just see. Ah, where I deal with this man. Ah, anyway, in a like inner caucus too, so he's supposed to be he's the right person in line. But with our mandate being going to Seyi Tinubu, I'm sorry, Amzat. I'm sorry, Dr. Kudra Obafemi Amzat. Mabinu. Then the next person again, if the rumors that are floating around will serve us right, the current chief of staff to this president, Gbajami Amila, àwọn Yankee I want City Boys gang. Well, they go push out, they go push the position of a vice president, like Oshibajo, they will give up. They'll find something. They'll find something to give up. They'll find something to give up. Meanwhile, his father has Tinubu has done enough for him. So it is now his turn to support the son. Then every other person know is not relevant. I think Obani Kuro is old, no longer in the obviously they fight to become Lagos State governor. Every other person is gone, no competition. By 2020, by January 2027, the whole Lagos State will come out and stand still to endorse Tinubu, Seyi Tinubu. The whole state from Alimosho to Ekpe to Ojo, and that'll be it. No competition. A slam dunk. Well, it just and some people who are not in support of this say, "Oh, now only then a family are here." Yeah, it's just a matter of time before, unless we just want to be, we want to be blind around what is going on around the world. Even in America, it's not. I mean, for the past, if not 40 years, 35 to 40 years, the Clinton and the Bush are always at the center of presidential election, year in, year out. Now, let them America. Trudeau was a Trudeau, who just resigned from Canada, was a former son of a prime minister. Son was prime minister twice, father. So it's only a matter of time. Sule Lamudo, of Shina Jigawa, Abi, try him. I lost, he lost. If not, my son will be governor now. So I don't know why they hit on the young star, the young star. So it's just a matter of time before to say Abiola say they are alive. If for no pushing sons and daughters, no good state. Rojas, your face say man, kids are too young. I be in a daughter again. You know say that one no go, you no go follow. The Eastern quota don't fuck around like that. Don't fuck around. No, they do anyhow. They look you. They look you. Hey, look you where they do. They look you where they do. Until the die money, they'll sit down for your case. So Russia did not survive. Couldn't survive that. So it's just a matter of time. If you just look at the governors of 1990, like the Tinubu's mates, most of them were young at that time, though. Most of them were young, so their children never grew. But they are coming. 1999 they are coming. Their kids are coming. So it's something that inevitable. Just that. How do you prepare when that time comes? Bola Tinubu may be the first person to produce not just a Lagos State governor as his son, but maybe future president too. If I can tell, give after Sheyi do 8 years for Lagos, he go do like him father. He no go wait for that long, but if their turn by turn work out, it will smooth to budget. So it's just a matter of time when these leaders, their kids, will start taking I mean, Erufai is doing it. It's working out great. Uh, a lot of this, especially from the north, a lot of these older politicians, maybe not for the Fourth Republic, but from definitely from the Third and Second Republic, a lot of their kids are in government. We not just know them like that, because of the military gap, military that came in between those period of between First Republic, Second Republic, First Republic, all those ones where they say, yeah, the Awolowo kids, the Zakes of today, and there was the Shagaris them. I mean, King Gibe and I would take classify King Gibe. If they see King Gibe, she was to be first. No, well, she was to be second lady. I barely they call them. The deputy, her husband was running under Abiola. A lot of people don't forget that. Well, not just a lot of people, a lot of younger folks, the Gen Zs, they don't get ejected like that. So it was just a matter of time before we could begin see leaders, our past leaders or current leaders, their sons and daughters will begin coming to position. I mean, Ibori succeeded in a way. His daughter is the rep now, from state house of rep to federal house of rep now. So, what next? Governor of Delta State, she and Kiamu, they will die there. But that of Lagos State, though, I don't think it's a surprising thing per se or any. I mean, it's not that the guy is a teenager, he try to push and grow. Or I mean, if you look at the times that we are in, he's doing well. It reminds me of the Trump Jr., who just at the announcement of from his father that they are taking over Green Line and the enter flight. It's not power be that. That's my power and freedom be that. Who are they? Who they make noise? They like, that's not freedom. That's freedom. That's freedom. The papa just the announce say come oh, in Greenland dey the card. Now the son say, you know what that? Shit, let's go take a selfie. Boom. Power. They make noise say Seyi Tinubu wan impose his son to boy. I never see anything. The guy on lem it's not a pushover in his own social life. The guy the whole inside. He can rapport with the younger from the streets to the cream ladder cream. I mean, the Goshan, we just have to deal with it. We just have to deal with it. This is where we are. They work for it. It is their destiny. They plan for it. Shouldn't be envision all this, so he knows. I won't say the guy is lucky. No, luck na scam. Ain't nothing like that. A preparation meet opportunity, and be luck. So the man work hard in terms of power concern. The guy wears the floor, put in wife for the stream. People don't understand what Bola Tinubu wants to achieve. Let's assuming all these things connect. So what I mean connect, success to do it 3 years. his son coming as a governor, how do you begin write the memoir of that family, knowing that the wife served as a senator 210, the Bola Tinubu served as a senator? I mean, these are not born. These were not. Nobody saying any of them come from political royalty per se. Say maybe they have Bola Tinubu's parents or grandparents are heavy politicians. No, this is just a man who has a dream as a kid and just say, you know what, I don't give a fuck how long it's gonna take me. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna drag my son along. So, in other words, within the in the next fucking 40 years, we are not just going to be dealing with Bola Tinubu legacy as a president, but literally they deal with Bola Tinubu as the second coming of Bola Tinubu. That's what Seyi Tinubu. He's going to be active for that long. Who knows again? Who is on the pipeline? This is not the is political dynasty you will read about 100 years from now. You'll be like, holy shit, what a time. 100 years from now, yeah, let's say 100 years from now, because 60 years from now, everybody we know don't die, pretty much. So 150 years from now, when people are beginning to tell this story of the Jagaban, the Emilio family, how I mean, with all the drama, how I mean, whoever that is writing this guy memoir, man, holy fuck, it's a story. It is a story. So I seriously don't see why people are going overboard. We should Tinubu as a citizen of Lagos who felt that he has what it takes to run town. Why not? Maybe I even see so. I even know more. I don't even know the guy like that. See, Tinubu. I think big boy head. I've been a forehead and all that stuff. Nigerian entrepreneur Bola Tinubu's son. You see how you do the grabber. Yes, yeah. The guy running, the guy running game. Royal Homes. Where Royal Homes from, sef? What country is she from? That's Tinubu's wife. I don't know much about it. So Tinubu attended the University of Buckingham. London as the University of Buckingham. Buckingham. That's what he do. That's where he attend. Buckingham. More. Oh, now let me Tinubu born out to say. For some reason, I just dey feel say maybe mama, mom see different. Oh, they even get Jide Tinubu. See? Oh, oh, that one's gone now. So we don't sure now say we don't know one of our governor coming 2027. That one is already on lockdown. Where's my people in Anambra? How is Valentine Uzodi Uzo But I we cannot destroy the full name. I just say Valentine. Wow. Odigwe Abi. As what's the project? Well, we have succeeded in putting a Waholo as one. We go around the country, they put our mandate. Our mandate. Look at me, catch them young. You remind me of Saraki. Now, so the kind of Saraki gonna give them for a lorry. I remember they lorry they camp that time. See this young motherfucker pull up to the stadium. I call they expect the stadium, see crowd like where will they be at, where they with as the governor they move around now with people as you say nah, I don't know. But I noticed one thing. I mean, no, maybe I wasn't even giving a fuck about politics as they do now. So I don't even have idea how the governor look or whatever. I just know say okay, now big name wants to go in law even before them. So I was like, I'm curious. Let me go and see this guy where people just gather that stadium. And this motherfucker was looking young, fresh, and I was like, okay. Like, I just say, okay, who be this guy? He looked very young. It don't even cross my mind. Say, okay, this guy is governor. Maybe not because of the crowd around now, man. Of course, you could know say na bolo, but it was tall. I was like, okay, but here we are. Fast forward to how many years? His entrance to the stadium that day. Fast forward to that was 2020 what 5 no 2036 2006 sorry 2006 that was 2006. Then fast forward to 2000 was it the following year 2007 2008. I remember I did do Aspire as a club through Khalifa Stadium when Sepp Blatter, you know the guy named that Sepp Blatter, the former FIFA president, when they come they inspect the stadium then when they beat to host a World Cup. So it remind me at the same entrance. The only thing is the crowd that follows Sepp Blatter is no reach you know the reach half of the crowd that follow that of Saraki enter stadium. But I just could just picture it because remember for Qatar now the Qatari people now white that they always wear. So the way that they dress, that way they give me that image. Now only the Sepp Blatter, one of few other people that came with him from maybe Europe or where they are coming from that kind of wear suit and all that. But every other person now, they, they have how my Qatari family they dress. So that image no fit come up for my head. Khalifa Stadium, stroke Aspire in Doha and Ilorin. So talking about young governors that came to office, even the likes of them Ibori, Kwankwaso himself, fucking a young chap. That's at that time, 1999, a young Kwankwaso, what's his name? Ibori, even Igbenidi himself, to some extent, that young guy, I think he was in his 40s. Um, where are the young? Which states you get young? Them do they Donald Duke. Donald Duke should be the youngest at that time. Maybe he was in his 30s. Um, and I'm still in the south now. South side. Then I know Peter will be too. I think I'll be yeah. Was Peter be like young when he coming to? Nah, he wasn't that young. He don't day in think late 40s or early 50s, but it wasn't seen as one of those young governors during these times. Um, I remember Rochas Okorocha na young. Now, you know, such correct. All this thing we show what they do. So Rochas Okorocha don't do. People don't just get. Rochas Okorocha was running for presidency. Now presidency ain't they start. The guy launch. He come out with top boss. Those where they follow MTV Crips, MTV Movie, MTV She those days. Hip hop them. At time them KK Ogungwe, the carry limousine come Nigeria time they do. Rochas Okorocha's launch is the enter Lagos that time. I remember as in TV they carry. I've been at Eagle Square, I've been at Lagos. Should be Lagos. When they do primaries. Boy, now be the no, now we social media don't they huge. Now the likes of Peter Obi and Showore they it seems as if they are being revolutionized, as if they are the pioneers of. No, Rochas Okorocha was the real G. Now I think about it. Rochas Okorocha na the guy, and they display the usefulness, although it's not being verbal the way Show already do. Am. Yeah, young governors of those days. Then the North, yeah, I remember Kongo Suna young guy was looking youngest at that time. I told you about if I could please request Kongo as a young man at that time, then why not Obi? Let's see if it was young. He was looking much younger. Okay, let me see how Okunguso was when he became governor. Mm. Yeah, the younger governors that time. But I think she will be very no. She said no go young say when it become by 2027. I go down there when 40 go young anyway. So the first day they start the campaign now says that every other person should just capitulate. Whoever who's in charge of the campaign is doing a good, is doing well. The timing is just too fucking perfect. No better time to start than now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's call it a day. Let's call it a night. See ya tomorrow. Ciao. We stand on